Good morning, super scholars and super parents. Now that we've had some time to get used to using Google Classroom, I wanted to post another video explaining how to submit work on Google Classroom. There is a few ways that you can do this. So we're going to go through each of them today. Just to note that if you want to save Google Classroom as a bookmark so that it's right up here and easy to get to, you can just hit the star and it'll make a little shortcut, and if you click on it, it'll take you straight to the classroom. Remember that when you are on the classroom, it is going to be so much easier to find the classwork for each day if you select the classwork tab. If you look right at the stream, it has everything in one place and it can get a little confusing. So go to classwork. The first thing at the top is helpful videos and links. That has a lot of resources you can use, and then it'll break all of the assignments down by day and date. So just for the purpose of making this video, let's look at last week's Tuesday as an example. So you'll click on the date, and then it'll pull up the assignments for that day in the slides. So you'll want to click right here, and then you can open the slides. Now remember, the weekly slides are kind of like a one-stop shop for everything. Let's see, we're looking at Tuesday. It'll have the link for what you need to do your reading work and the link for what you need to do your math work. It'll also have the teacher's Zoom hours on there. That way, if you need help at any point, you can look and see when the next teacher is hopping on Zoom. And most days, it'll have the links to specials work. Remember, specials work is just extra. You can choose to do it or not. If you do it, then you can send that work to the specials team with their email. Okay. So once you've looked at all of that, you've opened up your reading slides and your math slides, and you've started working and you're ready to submit, here's what you do. You come back to this page and you look for the Add or Create button. You want to do this before you mark as done. If you mark as done, it does not send anything to your teacher. It just marks it as done. Click on Add or Create. When you click on Add or Create, it will give you a menu of options. One way you can submit work is by hitting File and pulling it from your device. To do this, you need to take a picture using your Chromebook or whatever device you're working from. After you take your picture, you can come to Select from your device and then click on whatever picture it is of your work. I'm just going to pick a example because I don't have any work saved in mine. And then Open. If you have more than one picture that you need to submit, then just click Add More Files and keep doing that until you have clicked all the pictures of your work, and it'll save it right here for you. Once you have all of the pictures, you can just click Upload. So that's one way you can submit your work, taking pictures and uploading the pictures. Another way, say, for example, let's see, on Tuesday, you were able to make a Venn diagram, which I have it pulled up here. So you do the Venn diagram and it's all done and you're ready to turn it in. Here is another way you can submit work on Google Classroom. Anything that you can do from the slides on the Chromebook saves to your student's drive. So you can click Add or Create Google Drive and it'll pull up anything they've done on their Google Drive. If they've done it within that same day, it'll be right under Recent, and all you have to do is find the work, click on it, So we were looking at the Venn diagram. Here's that right here. Click on it and then add. So now the teacher can see that work they did in the Venn diagram. You don't have to take a picture of it or anything. You can just upload it from the drive that way. One more way you can do is to copy paste a link. So click link and it'll give you a blank link spot. So let's say the same day I did my OI practice and I don't want to go through the trouble of uploading it from my drive. I can just copy the link straight from the top. If you're on a Chromebook, you'll have to hit Control C and then come back to where that little space is and hit Control V and then add link. So there's 3 ways you can upload your work to Google Classroom. If it's paperwork, just take a quick picture of it and then add it. Or if it's work on your Chromebook, you can pull it from your drive or pull a link. If any of these ways don't work for you, that's fine. Just contact your teacher and try to work out something else that's easier and less of a hassle. But I will say that the scholars can do this part on their own from their Chromebooks, so it does take a little bit of the work off of parents. All right, I hope this video helps you and is kind of easy to see the different ways you can submit work just to make it a little simpler. Um, I hope you all have a great day. Make it a marvelous Monday. Oh, really quick before I move on, make sure you hit turn in. That sends it to the teacher so that they can look at your work and send back any comments um, and mark your participation point for the day. Alrighty, for real this time, have a great Monday.